Hello to all of you, my students in the 6th grade. This is your English teacher, Dana from Al Farouk Academy. Today, we are going to complete the structure of a present perfect with ever. So please be ready for our class. The outcomes of our lesson today, students should be able to revise the use of never, recognize the use of ever, then practice the rule. Let's revise the present perfect with never. As Teacher White said in previous class, never comes with the affirmative sentences, but it gives the negative meaning. So when we see never, we don't put not, because never gives the negative meaning of the sentence. As we see in these two examples, I, because I is plural, so we have to use have never gone to America. It comes between the helping verb and the main verb, verb 3. Don't forget that. In present perfect, we use verb 3, past participle. And in the second example, he is singular, so we use has. Never cooked, this is the regular verb, verb 3, spaghetti. So this is the present perfect with never. What about ever? Let's start with ever in present perfect. The use of ever. You have to know that ever comes with the questions to ask if something has happened in your life until now. Okay? Look at this example. This is a question. So we have to use never or ever. Excellent. Ever. Look at the form of the question. Have you ever seen this film? عمرك شاهدت هذا الفيلم? So here we ask if this something, watching this film, has happened in your life until now. So, have you ever seen this film? The answers can be yes, I have, or no, I haven't. So, the form of this question is have or has plus the subject, ever, verb past participle, and complement. This is the form of a question in present perfect by using ever. Now I'll show you another examples in present perfect with ever. Has she ever visited Paris? Look here, we have has. Why do we put has here? Because, excellent, we have singular pronoun, and in questions we have to start with the helping verbs has or have. This is depends on the subject. Excellent. So has she, then we put the keyword ever. Visited, this is the verb past participle. Ever comes between the subject and the verb or the main verb, and complement in this question. The answers: yes, she has, or no, she hasn't. Example number 2. Have they ever swum in a river? Have, why do we put have here, not has? Yes, of course, because we have a plural pronoun here. So in this question, we start with have, the helping verb, the subject, they, the keyword ever, and swam. This is the verb past participle from swim. In a river, this is a complement. So the answers could be yes, they have, or no, they haven't. Let's do these exercises. We want to fill the blanks with ever or never. Number 1. Have you what? Eaten Chinese food? Have you ever or never? Let's remember the use of them. Ever in questions, never in affirmative sentences. Excellent. So here we have to use ever. Number 2. I have what? Climbed a mountain? I have ever or never. This is a question or a sentence. Excellent. This is a statement. So we have to use Never. I have never climbed a mountain. Number 3. Have you what seen Eiffel Tower? So here this is a question. Have you ever? The second exercise, reorder these sentences. Number 1, you ever slept in a tent? Have. Number 2, never has used my grandmother a computer. Try to answer them. Then come back to the video to check your answers. So, your answers should be number 1, excellent. Have you ever slept in a tent? This is a question with ever. And number 2, excellent. This is my grandmother has never used a computer. This is a statement with never. And don't forget that we use verb past participle in these two sentences. So my students, will stop here. In the next class we are going to answer the questions on your student's book and workbook, so please be ready.